Alright, take 2 of the Oogie boss battle. And why it loaded like that, I have no idea. Should have, it really should have aerial cover on there. Okay, so when he says I'll squash you flat is when he pulls out the punching glove. Nice job, guys. Just careful with the spikes as well. I'm lucky I didn't get comboed with that. Boogie, I swear to God, man. Okay, that enveloped me. Just hold on in there and you should be able to beat this boss battle. Should be a fairly easy one, so it's not necessarily a hard boss battle. Keep running into that. That was a lucky shot. Move to the center. I was lucky to get that. I don't know what he says for the lightning to appear, but something. Now. Got it. Just keep wailing. And that battle took like 6 minutes. Like 5.5, 6 minutes. And he splits on the other side. Nice echo effect, guys. Very good. Ah, Donald. Could have waited, man. Could have bloody waited.
All right, Christmas is safe again.
Woo! Christmas is safe. Yay, yo.
Perfect. I'd better get down to business.
Oh, Jack still hasn't given up on it yet.
Yo, you ought to stick to Halloween and spooky stuff.
Jack. Here, it's done.
Wonderful. Why, I love it. Thank you, Sally.
Jack, do you really have to do this?
But I make a splendid Santa Claus.
Listen here.
He does alright.
You saved me in Christmas as well, and for that I'm very grateful. But please promise you won't cause any more trouble. And about that suit, don't even think about taking over for me again.
I just thought you could use a little help this year, Mr. Claus. You must be exhausted from all the preparations. And I wouldn't mind a second chance to get this Christmas thing right.
I think the music is a little bit too loud in this cutscene.
But let me tell you something, Jack. Seeing the happy faces of little children when they discover the presents I've brought them makes it all worthwhile. Year after year after year. And you, Jack, you love to make them gasp and see them shiver with fright. What if someone tried to take all of that away from you? We both have very important jobs to do, Jack. Mine is to take care of Christmas, and yours is to take care of Halloween. So we each have to do the very best we can. After all, you're the face of Halloween, Mr. Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King, the Knight of Nightmares. And even though you're fascinated with Christmas, Jack, Halloween is your true specialty. Don't you see? Children rely on both of us to do our jobs. Halloween needs your attention, and I know Christmas needs mine. Urgently.
You're right. I am the master of terror. And if Halloween has become too routine, all I have to do is think of something new that'll really make them scream.
Jack! Oh, Jack!
I noticed that Santa Claus's mouth animation for that last little line didn't sync up and stopped before the line was finished.
Good luck, Jack Skellington.
That one went a little bit too long. I mean, yes, it's hard to lip sync.
There he goes.
Yes, and I've got lots of names to check and preparations to finish.
Oh no!
Jack, this is no time for joking.
What's this? Perhaps a bit too festive for our Halloween needs.
Oh no, don't tell me it's gonna come over his head or his ass. Please. Oh, thank God, it's from his hat. For a second there, I was freaking out. Ah, too bright.
We better get going.
Before you do, Sora, I believe there's a friend of yours who, if I recall correctly, was the one who told you there's no such thing as Santa Claus?
Oh, yeah. He did say that.
Be sure to give him my very best wishes.
Haha.
I will, but... do you know where I can find Riku?
No, but don't give up. Remember, if you believe in Riku, you will find him.
Well, that...
Just as you found me.
Right.
I just noticed the gloves on that costume are a little bit like those Halloween Town, like, have a Halloween Town attire type look. Because it looked like it was more skeletal than not than the gloves that you should have for like winter and, you know, a winter wonderland of Christmas time. But now we got magnet, and you know what that means. I don't want to go back, but I have to for completion. Yep. It's time for more Atlantica. Yay. And before we worry about that, let's go to Triton's throne. Here's Triton. And at least these make sense. Like, yeah, they're just left there. No treasure chests or anything? Okay. Well, no wonder Ariel is fascinated with the surface. The surface is right here. No. No. It's not that close. As far as... Okay, so let's go over to that save point. So we can save. And as they say, it's time for some more Finny Fun. But let's check out those puzzle pieces first. Look what we got. We got magnet. Which can be good for use. Got every map, I think. Yes, we do. Every map that's available to us, we've got. We've got all the pieces in Atlantica. We've still got a bunch in the Land of Dragons, Agrabah. Jeez, we've got a lot of worlds here that have still got puzzle pieces left. And I think some of them are some that we can't get yet. Because the abilities that we have don't... Not collection. Sorry. Puzzle pieces. See, now this graphic is exactly the same as this one, except it's just got one little pencil line. Actually, no, that goes there. Because that's actually the box art of Kingdom Hearts 2, the original. Now, got some pieces here. That goes down here somewhere. Goes over here somewhere, and that goes there. I'm missing a whole lot of pieces from Daylight. Still. Anyway, let's... talk to Flounder. Let's move the statue. It's time for some more Finny Fun with Chapter 2. Which is probably one of the most famous songs in The Little Mermaid, if not in all of Disney.
Ariel!
We'd like you to come with us, Ariel.
Have we got something to show you?
See, now that actually lined up. That was cool. Hey, look, the trident, the crystal trident.
It's a pretty
It's
cool
still in
statue,
there.
Huh?
It looks like some kind of prince.
A prince?
Yeah, Prince Eric. But I like that the crystal trident is back in there. It's like Kingdom Hearts 1 actually happened! Yeah! Alright, so the aim with this song is to get, I think, 5 excellence in a row.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete?
And I think that's how that works.
The girl who has everything. Look at this trove, treasures untold.
Now.
How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around, here you think, sure, she's got everything. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's it and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20.
No, jeez, they're broken corkscrews, man.
I want more.
That one's a hard one. I think that's one of the hardest ones to do in this song. Is because the camera moves up, you see the first one, but you don't see the second one.
What do you call feet? Up where they walk, up where they walk.
Oh, and that one too. That's harder. That's a harder one.
Wandering free, wish I could be part of that.
Now, I believe it's the same voice actor for Ariel in this game as to the movies, and that I'm talking about both movies as well as this game. And it would have been, you know, it would have been a great flashback, because she probably hasn't sung this song for a movie in like 20
Ariel.
years at this point.
We're here to help you, you know?
Oh no, you three stay out of it.
Look who's talking.
Yeah, you weren't gonna tell your dad about it.
What am I going to do?
Just let her have the statue, jeez. She keeps her mind off the surface, and it's just like, oh, this is pretty. I wonder if there's more stuff up there. It's like, I bet you there's some cool stuff. He was expecting you, you know. Gotta be very punctual. Don't do that, kids. Be punctual. That didn't make him happy. Needs to be a definite. Stuttering a bit there, I noticed. No, Donald, you're not singing again. That was terrible. Oh, how hard can it be? Can you read music? And the music died down, which means we've been kicked out again. Drive gauge needs to be 5 or more. Yay. Sunlight Storm. I think this is the second to last gummy ship level, actually, that we need to do. I was surprised because we got like half of the gummy ships that we need for this. Like Falcon, we've only got, I think, 3 levels at most. But High Winds, we've got like 7 levels. I think I need to get like consistent like 15, like level 15 or more medals to do, to get like Invincibles and Falcons, higher level Falcons. Ah, so bright.
Full speed ahead!
And we got Cloud Chasers again. See, we got nobody gummy ships, but we haven't got nobodies, like in general. See, this is why you practice the gummy ship levels. Oh yeah, the nobody ships I just took out, they can have grabbers, which doesn't help. So do whatever you do. Oh, bullet hell. I need to practice these, because this is horrible. I've got no medals now. I just got hit again! And I'm not blaming the ships either, because it's not the ships that are the problem. Oh, I just missed all those medals, god damn it! I'm doing terrible. Oh god, it's this guy again. Bullet hell. Stick in the middle. Well, I was trying to stick in the middle anyway. Ah, but it doesn't happen, and it doesn't help when it does that. That was terrible. I got 3. That's probably one of the worst performances I have ever done. And maybe because it's on proud mode, I don't necessarily know, but I remember that the gummy ship levels are a whole lot easier than that. I think I'm just out of touch. And now we have a new world. one that might be familiar to some of you, and if you have been playing the Kingdom Hearts series, you will know that this world was supposed to be in Kingdom Hearts 1, but due to time constraints and everything, it got pushed aside and taken out. But it's fully fledged in this game. Oh, we're in the Wild West. Yeah, no. No. Not with trees like that. Yes, Lion King. There's little Simba. Those rocks. It's a smiling face there a little bit. The eyes and the mouth don't suit. Change one or change the other, because it just looks goofy. I just love how the wildebeest came down from the wall and they closed in on each other. As in, like, it moved on the wall, so they got closer. You think, oh, in the movie, that is a bigger drop. It's Mufasa and Scar. You know, he's flying a lot more in the movie than where he was there. But what I mean with the wildebeest is that it's as if they're on a path and they dragged him in. Like, they didn't go down in straight lines and then join on the bottom. They moved closer. It just looked goofy. I don't remember how to explain that type of situation. There's Mufasa. But we get that it's a dream, because ultimately it looked like as if it was going to be... Because it confused me a little bit. When that first cutscene happened, and then he woke up, I was like, okay, that makes more sense. I thought that that time had passed so fast that we're just like, what the...
Hey, check us out.
And now it transforms like...
This place is kind of creepy, though.
Atlantica, but we transform into Lion Sora.
Heartless?
Oh, I don't know, Sora. Well, I get the feeling they might live here.
But my gosh, trespassing through a river being in trouble.
Yeah, that's right. Don't be silly. We'd love you to stick around for lunch. We didn't bring anything to eat.
That's not gonna be a problem. Gosh, Sora, I think we're the lunch.
And Ed's just crazy. Ed's always been crazy. Now, there is one character missing in this world, actually. Zazu. Which I understand because, like, Rowan Atkinson has a particular voice.
Man, that Scar's got the worst timing.
Just let him grow up.
Eh, we better go see what he wants. Sounds like he's grumpy enough already.
Fine.
Because ultimately, you know, Rowan Atkinson has that distinct voice, like
I don't know what
a
that
few
was
other
about,
people.
But I'm glad it's over.
But I think that Donald
Everything's
is supposed to
harder
represent
for
Zazu here, because he looks a little bit like Zazu's
Let me
design
show you.
as a toucan bird situation. So now we're Lion Sora. Now we need to take off some abilities, because well, I was going to say we need to take off more abilities, but once more, god damn it. Take that off and put put once more on Goofy, because that's definitely going to help in the long run.